Hello and welcome to Dr. Devin's Wellness Wednesday workshop. Today we're talking about junk food because junk food is just junk. It's not really food. The ingredients of junk food cause havoc to your entire body. So today we're first going to define what is junk food. Any food that is highly processed, high in calories, and low in nutrients. Junk food has pretty much no nutrients that your body can use and build up your body. It is also high in sugars, high in salt, high in saturated fat, and high in trans fat. Junk food is as addictive as alcohol and drugs. So if you were eating McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's every day, a couple times a week, you might as well just be snorting cocaine because it's just as bad as your body and it's just as addictive. Most fast food is classified as junk food. The vast majority of fast food is terrible for you. I remember reading about Wendy's had a taco salad that actually had more calories and more saturated fat than their triple cheeseburger. So just don't eat fast food, don't eat junk food. But we're going to go over why you shouldn't eat that stuff. The first ingredient in junk food and fast food is sugars. The vast majority of junk food isn't even sweetened with sugar. It's actually sweetened with high fructose corn syrup. And if you look at ads on TV, they all say, oh, high fructose corn syrup, it's just as good for you as any other sort of sugar. It's not. High fructose corn syrup is genetically modified corn mixed with a whole bunch of chemicals and then put into your body. Your body cannot recognize high fructose corn syrup. Your body cannot break down high fructose corn syrup, so it just builds up over time. When used even in moderation, high fructose corn syrup is a major cause of heart disease, fatty liver disease, obesity, cancer, dementia, liver failure, tooth decay, and more. So yes, high fructose corn syrup is not good in any portion, even in moderation. The reason the food industry tells you it's good for you, the food industry is 17% of the entire United States economy, so they make tons of money. They're going to tell you what's good and what's bad, and they don't care if it's true or not. It's a highly addictive sweetener. Like I said, it's made from genetically modified corn. Your body cannot recognize it, and it's just toxic to you. The processing of it, it contains trace amounts of many other chemical toxins, including mercury. There is mercury in your high fructose corn syrup. The average person takes 20 teaspoons per day of high fructose corn syrup. The average person used to have 20 teaspoons of sugar in 1 year. Today, you get 20 teaspoons of high fructose corn syrup in 1 day on average. The average teenager gets 34 teaspoons every single day of high fructose corn syrup, just causing all kinds of future diseases. And it just builds up over time in your body. Your body cannot get rid of it. Your body cannot process it. Your body cannot use it. Every single food with high fructose corn syrup is very poor quality. Soft drinks, sugar sweetened snacks, desserts. You know, if you buy ice cream from McDonald's or Wendy's or anything, it's all going to be high fructose corn syrup. If you really want to stay healthy, lose weight, get rid of chronic disease, help reduce the obesity epidemic, the single most important thing you can do is eliminate high fructose corn syrup from your diet and from your children's diet. Just banish it from your house. Throw out everything that has high fructose corn syrup, or they now started calling it corn sugar. It's not corn sugar, it's high fructose corn syrup. The average American increased their consumption of high fructose corn syrup since it was introduced. And then, like I said, most sweetened drinks and processed food, it went from 0 to about 60 pounds per person per year since the 1970s. During that time, obesity rates have more than tripled. Diabetes has increased by more than 7 times. Next ingredient we're going to talk about is salt. Salt. Your body absolutely needs salt to survive. Salt is a very important nutrient in your body. Adding salt to your homemade food, very beneficial to your health, especially beneficial to your heart health if it's good quality salt. The amount of salt in junk food is toxic, and it will cause heart disease because you've overloaded on all the salt. To make their food taste good, because it's ultra processed and refined, they have to add tons of sugar and tons of salt. That amount of salt is toxic to your body. The next ingredient we're going to talk about is trans fats. I had wished they got rid of trans fats years ago, but they didn't. No amount of trans fats is good or healthy, just like no amount of high fructose corn syrup is good or healthy. Trans fats raise the amount of low-density lipoprotein, the so-called bad cholesterol. There's no such thing as bad or good cholesterol. LDL, HDL, they're both needed in your body, but if you have too much LDL, then that's when it causes a problem. So it Trans fats raise bad cholesterol. They lower high-density lipoprotein, HDL cholesterol, good cholesterol. You're more likely to develop heart disease and type 2 diabetes when you're using trans fats. It also causes deposits in your liver because your liver can't break it down. Causes fatty liver deposits, which eventually leads to liver dysfunction and disease, fatty liver disease, and cirrhosis of the liver. That's getting huge nowadays. Cirrhosis of the liver and fatty liver disease, it's everywhere. Your body cannot get rid of the toxins, so they just stay in your body and you get sicker and sicker and sicker. McDonald's, so the last time I ate at McDonald's was in 2011. I ate there at lunch for Father's Day, and I haven't eaten there since. So that's 2011? That's 9 years ago almost. If I had bought a McDonald's Happy Meal that day, and if I had brought that home and never eaten that Happy Meal, it would look exactly the same. It would not rot, it would not mold, it would not be eaten by insects. That McDonald's Happy Meal, any of the food from there, does not break down. Your body can't break it down. Nature doesn't even break it down. It looks exactly the same. Google a picture of a McDonald's Happy Meal that is like 5 years old, 6 years old, 6 months old. It will look exactly the same as the day that it came off the processing line. It looks exactly the same. It's disgusting. I've seen them. Just please, please, please don't eat that stuff. The short-term effects of junk food and fast food. Just one serving of junk food increases the inflammation in your body. Inflammation makes you not feel good. Inflammation also eventually causes disease in your body. It makes you feel hungrier at your next meal if you eat sugar. It makes you hungrier the next meal you eat. It also makes you hungrier faster. So you eat more the next time you eat, and you eat faster than you would normally. Junk food causes poor cognitive performance. It makes you feel tired. It gives you trouble concentrating. You don't have enough oxygen going to your brain literally when you do the junk food. Causes mood swings, constipation, shortness of breath, acne, and eczema. Those are just the short-term effects. The long-term effects of junk food are even worse. Obesity, depression, digestive issues, heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, cancer, decreased fertility, asthma, and early death are all side effects of eating junk food and fast food. Please, 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 begging you, please stop eating this stuff. It's not food. It's not food. It's garbage. Junk food is just junk. Do your family a favor. Do yourself a favor. Start making real foods at home. Watch my last episode, episode number 52. I will put a link to that. I talked about ways to increase your homemade food consumption because homemade food is the kind of food that you need. It can save your health. It can save your life, your family's health. Go ahead and like, comment, and share. And I will respond to any comments below. Send in your comments, and we look forward to talking to you next week. Have a good day. Bye.